Port Charles is no stranger to tragedy, secrets, and explosive returns, but what's coming will shatter everything fans thought they knew. In a shocking twist no one saw coming, Michael Corinthos returns from self-imposed exile after Jocelyn Jacks makes a heart-wrenching plea that shakes him to his core. But Michael's homecoming isn't just a family affair. It leads to the uncovering of a horrifying WSB conspiracy, and Brennan's involvement is more sinister than anyone imagined. With secrets buried so deep they threaten to bring down governments and destroy families, General Hospital is heading into a seismic shift. And no one, not Sonny, not Anna, not Jason, will be left untouched. Let's dive into the chaos. Jocelyn Jacks has never been one to stay silent, especially when the people she loves are in danger. Ever since Jason's return and the unraveling of Brennan's plot, Jocelyn has grown increasingly suspicious that the surface-level answers are hiding something far darker. Haunted by dreams of her late friend Oscar and furious over how Sonny's empire continues to affect her life, Jocelyn finds herself at a crossroads. She's furious at everyone, especially Michael, for walking away just when the family needed him most. Carly's silence, Jason's secrecy, and Dex's evasiveness only make things worse. After witnessing Dex narrowly survive an ambush outside of Kelly's, Jocelyn confronts Jason. His answers are vague, as usual. That night, she makes a bold move. She sends a desperate video message to Michael. "You abandoned us when we needed you most," Joss says through tears. "If you ever loved me or your family, you'll come back. I don't care what you're afraid of anymore. This has gone too far." Little does she know, Michael watches the video. And he comes home. Michael Corinthos vanished without much explanation, but his return to Port Charles is far from casual. What no one knows is that Michael has spent the last few months digging into Brennan and the WSB's covert operations. Disillusioned by Sonny's violent world and tired of playing moral tug-of-war, Michael decided to fight from the shadows. He infiltrated financial backchannels, followed paper trails, and, most disturbingly, uncovered shipments tied to WSB black sites. Now, back in Port Charles, Michael must decide who he can trust. Because what he found changes everything. The truth is horrifying. Buried beneath diplomatic immunity and sealed files, Michael discovered that the WSB had been running illegal experiments on prisoners in remote facilities, prisoners they had deemed irrelevant to the global order. Worse still, Brennan wasn't just overseeing these sites. He was selecting victims. Many of the prisoners were connected to Port Charles. Political dissidents, scientists, and even alleged mob figures who were disappeared without trial, including a name that made Michael's blood run cold: Morgan Corinthos. Yes. Michael finds evidence that Morgan may have been taken by the WSB, not killed in the explosion, as everyone believed. Michael's return sends shockwaves. Carly runs into him first and nearly collapses in his arms. "I didn't think I'd ever see you again," she sobs. But the reunion is short-lived. Michael needs to talk to Anna now. He storms into Anna's office with a flash drive and a warning. "This doesn't leave this room. Not yet." Anna watches the footage in horror: secret camps, medical experiments, footage of Brennan making selections. Anna, a former WSB agent herself, is physically sick. "This can't be real," she whispers. This is monstrous." Michael looks her dead in the eye. "It is. And if we don't act now, more people are going to die." Meanwhile, Jocelyn meets Michael at the Coeur d'Alene boathouse. She doesn't know whether to hug him or slap him. "I didn't leave because I was scared," Michael tells her. "I left because if I stayed, I couldn't protect you. But now you made me realize I need to fight with you, not in secret." He shares everything. Jocelyn listens with wide eyes as he reveals what Brennan and the WSB did. She's gutted and more determined than ever. "Then we expose them," she says with fire. "I don't care what it costs." When Sonny finds out Michael is back, he doesn't greet him with warmth. Their relationship is tense, especially since Michael's betrayal during the SEC debacle. But when Michael tells him about Morgan, Sonny shatters a glass in his hand. "If you're lying about this, I'll never forgive you," Sonny growls. "I wish I were," Michael replies. Carly tries to mediate, but she's barely holding it together. The idea that her son could still be alive, that the WSB used him, sends her spiraling. "We have to find out the truth," she insists. Jason finally learns the depth of the conspiracy through Anna and Michael. He's shaken, especially when he realizes his own captivity may have intersected with one of the black sites. There are gaps in his memory, faces he saw, screams he heard. "Brennan's more than a traitor," Jason says. "He's a war criminal." With Jordan's help, Jason devises a plan: break into a WSB storage site rumored to contain files from the defunct black site operations. Anna warns him, if he gets caught, the WSB will not play fair. "They'll disappear you again," she says. "I'll take the risk," Jason replies. "For Morgan. For all of them." The climax comes at a press conference that Brennan holds in a smug attempt to declare the WSB is restoring diplomatic ties with Port Charles. But the public relations stunt is hijacked. Anna interrupts, flanked by Michael, Jason, and even Laura Collins. They play a video, evidence of the black sites, survivor testimonies, and a voice recording of Brennan ordering an execution. The crowd gasps. Reporters scream. Brennan tries to leave, but is stopped by Jocelyn. "You think you're untouchable," she says coldly. "You're not. Not anymore." Brennan is arrested, and the fallout is nuclear. Despite Brennan's arrest, the damage is far from over. The WSB cuts ties with Anna and declares her a traitor. Jason becomes a target again. Sonny prepares for war, assuming the WSB will retaliate through hired assassins and double agents. Jocelyn and Michael vow to protect Carly and Donna at all costs. Dante is torn between duty and family. And then a mysterious photo surfaces. It's grainy, but unmistakable. The final scenes are filled with emotional turmoil and suspense. Carly clutches the photo to her chest. Sonny pours himself a drink, hands shaking. Jocelyn looks to Michael, her voice trembling. "If he's alive, we have to bring him home." Michael nods. "And if he's not, we make damn sure the people who did this never hurt anyone else again." As the screen fades, the last shot is of a locked cell door. A shadow moves behind it. Then a voice. "Who's there?" Fans are left gasping. Could it really be Morgan Corinthos? Michael and Jocelyn join forces to lead a rebellion against WSB corruption. A surprise ally emerges from within the bureau. Jason's memories begin to return, revealing another shocking name from the black site. Carly is forced to choose between protecting her family and going public. And a rescue mission like no other begins, one that could bring Morgan home or destroy them all.